Well, the negative performance is continuing this morning. Take a look at the futures indicating another sell-off at the open this morning. Concerns over the Federal Reserve potentially raising interest rates, as well as uncertainty around the election. Hillary Clinton's medical emergency yesterday adding a new layer of uncertainty to the market. Joining us right now is Federated Investors Chief Investment Strategist Phil Orlando. And Phil, even before Friday's sell-off, you were expecting selling in this market. Why?
We've been expecting a 5 to 10% correction. Stocks, in our view, are priced to perfection up here at around 19 times earnings. The earnings haven't been great. The economic news hasn't been great. You've got the growing uncertainty about the Federal Reserve and fiscal policy coming out of the election. For all those reasons, we felt that a pullback was warranted.
So in other words, 5 to 10, then that means you're still expecting the selling to continue. We're sort of in the middle of it then.
Yeah, 2100 market is sort of right where we are here. We could pull that back to 2000 or so. Let's get that 10% back and see where we stand.
Yeah, we're at 2101, Kevin.
I think a lot of investors are trying to figure out, though, when something like this happens, is this a buying opportunity, right? So they say, okay, do I wait or do I get in and purchase because there's so much cash out there? But they're trying to figure out, is there something on the horizon that we don't know that could make it stay low so it's not a buying opportunity, right? So one of the biggest things that concerns me is the second half earnings environment, right? They haven't come down. You've seen companies give poor guidance for the second half of the year. Do you see that being an impediment for future returns?
I think it's a huge issue, and specifically looking at 2017, consensus earnings for next year around $135. We're at $125, and the reason for that is we're concerned about the direction of energy prices and the dollar, which are two critical variables impacting corporate earnings. If we're right in terms of being a little too cautious or being a little